Hi, hello everyone. Yeah, today is the first time we have the live streaming here today. Hello everyone. We will wait for more people to come in, and then we will brief you the latest update of the our project. Yeah. Oh, hello from Penn State. Yeah, I haven't been to Penn State before, but I spent 3 years at the University of Pennsylvania, so in the Philadelphia. Yeah, what's up, bro? Yeah. I may need to share this to in my Twitter. Let me see. Yeah. And then today for those who didn't know about the our project, I may give a brief introduction of the project, and also we will update you some latest news about our project. Yeah. I think the most of our fans is worldwide, right? It's from everywhere. Right now I'm in Japan, Tokyo. So yesterday I met the Binance, and for the following in coming week I will met lots of the exchanges in Japan. Yeah, from California. Yeah. From LA. Yeah. Did anyone feel disconnected, or is okay? If you feel the quality is okay, you can type 1, and if you think it is freezing, you can type 2. Let me see if the everything goes all right. Oh, from Google headquarters. Yeah, fantastic. Las Vegas. Yeah, from Binance. Binance, they got a huge volume and the users right now. I heard from them yesterday, lots of people from Turkey get registered on the Binance. I don't know why. Yeah, it's good, definitely. Yeah, and right now already 2K people online, so I think it's already a good time for me to start my live streaming today. So first of all, I may give you guys some brief introduction of our project, because in case some of the people suddenly come into this live streaming, didn't know what's going on here. So basically I will give a brief introduction. I'm the founder, so Justin. I'm the founder of this project, and I was get into the Bitcoin world in crypto world in 2012. Back then the price is less than $10. Yeah. So, but back then, it's just one project. It's Bitcoin, so no project at all. So basically just one coin, Bitcoin, and then maybe Litecoin or something. Yeah. And then I get interested into a very brilliant project back then. Was founded by Jed and Chris Larson. Back then was called OpenCoin. It's not called Ripple at that time. It's called OpenCoin. So and then they changed their name to Ripple. And I joined Ripple in 2013. And then worked for them almost 2 years. And back then I know one of the Ripple's investor. It's also right now is our TRON investor. He's also the investor in several brilliant projects like Coinbase. He also invests in Coinbase. His name is called Li Feng. He is the ex-partner of the IDG and XL. He invested in the Repo and the Coinbase. So he encouraged me to start my own business in China. So that's why I received money from him, and I go back to China to start my new crypto project. It was around like 2014. So we spent like almost 2 years in China to start our business, and it was very successful. We launched our new application called Paywall. Called Paywall. It was right now is one of the largest Chinese voice live streaming voice live streaming in China. So it's not like today, so we can see the see the image. It's more like just the voice. We are the one of the largest voice live streaming in mainland China. We got like 10 million users in China. It's a pretty amazing application. Anytime you got a case in China, if you can transfer your Apple Store to China, you can download the Paywall app and try it. And basically I talked with the Paywall team. They may have like an international version in the coming quarter. So we will see. And then we started this new project TRON. This new project TRON was like backed by lots of the prestigious investor, and we also have lots of the brilliant developers. I will give you like a brief introduction. In US Apple Store, you can literally download Paywall. I have no idea about that. Because most of the time we our download is from China. If you can download it, that's amazing. You can just try. Some people like mention Alibaba. So I may share you some of the like my experience with the Alibaba. First of all, our head of the development, he is like very important tech leader in the Alibaba. Back then, he was in the Alibaba. And he I was very grateful that he gave up his job and joined TRON to lead our tech team. And also, I was the student of the Jack Ma, Hupan University. This is very interesting story about Hupan University. I can share you about this experience. So after Jack Ma have the Alibaba listed on New York Exchange in 2014, I think, he turned to like 50 at that time. So because Jack Ma born in the 1964, so he turned 50. So he told us that like if a person divide his life into like 250. 150, he's need to do like a very successful enterprise as Jack Ma do, and another 50 years he want to spend on build up like a new university or like an entrepreneurship university to teach more entrepreneurs to educate them to continue his legacy. So that's why he's willing to start Hupan University. Hupan University, the first season was come like 2015. At that time, like very rare people know Hupan University. I was the first batch of the people got invited by the Jack Ma and Alibaba. They have a very serious interview. It's not like everybody can get into the university. Back then, at that time, I think the application is like tens of thousands. And all is very successful entrepreneurs in China. So the admission is very competitive. It's not like everybody can get into that. So they only selected like 30 students into the university. Yeah. Right now, I think the Hupan is even more famous than 2015. Right now, I think the most of the Chinese entrepreneurs, famous or not, they all know Hupan University. So sometimes in the Hupan University, we joke about Hupan University is definitely better than the Harvard Business School, because the Harvard Business School, the students or the graduates from the Harvard Business School will work for the students at Hupan University, right? So yeah, and Jack Ma teach us like every season, yeah, every like 3 months, and I have been into the yeah, sure, I think it's better than Harvard, yeah, definitely better than Harvard. I didn't went to Harvard. I went to UPenn. We also have like a very good business school, Wharton. But I think the Hupan is the best. You can definitely look up the Hupan on the website. Yeah. And also yeah. Yeah. And then it has been like 3 years. It has been 3 years. So basically, I will graduate this January. Our graduation ceremony was holding in Russian. Yeah, it's a very special. And in the January 15th. And also for my graduation thesis, I wrote about the blockchain and the TRON and the smart contract platform. I think it's a very interesting thesis, and we will see how Jack Ma and his board members will see this thesis. Because the Hupan University is not only funded by Jack Ma, it's also funded by lots of the Jack Ma's best friends. They are also very prestigious entrepreneurs in China. For example, I can give you some example, like the Liu Chuanzhi. He is founder of the Lenovo, and also the Guo Guangchang. He is the founder of the Fosam. I think the Lenovo's market cap is also like 100 billion Chinese RMB. And Guo Guangchang's company is also like even like 100 billion US dollars. Yeah. And also the Shi Yuzhu, he is one of the Tai Hong in China. He's got very interested in Bitcoin. I know they just invested in the OKEX. Yeah, the exchange we just get on. The Shi Yuzhu just invested in the OKEX. Yeah. And also, yeah, there's very prestigious board members in the Hupan University. And we will see how it goes recently. Yeah. Yeah, that's my story in the Hupan University, and we will receive the reply of the thesis at the January. Yeah, at January. Yeah, I will definitely talk about the co-release like later. We will introduce like everything like one by one. Yeah, for the partnership, of course, we will introduce like one by one. Just be patient. Today's live streaming, I think, will be last for an hour, so it's enough time for me to like introduce like almost everything. Yeah. So So we will give you like a brief introduction about the investor. First of all, the investor of the TRON. Yeah. Let me see. There's too many investors, so yeah, I need to have like a paperwork for helping me to remember of all the investor. Let me see. Let me see the investor. Yeah. First of all, I have introduced our investor is the IDG and XL partners Li Feng. He is support me for all the time. Went back to the Ripple age. So and also a very famous investor is the OFO's founder, Dai Wei. Dai Wei is a very successful entrepreneur recently in China. He founded like OFO is like a sharing bike company. I think they have like 100 million users in China. This is right now the largest bike sharing companies in China. Yeah, definitely. So he is also our investor. And we have like different parts of the investor. We have the best investor in the blockchain area. We support by the Bitmain. Bitmain is the largest miners in the world, and they occupy like more than like 50% of the mining powers in the world. And also definitely, we are invested by the Bitmain. And also, we are also invested by the Quantum. Quantum is also very successful Chinese smart contract platform. And I was the good friend of the Patrick, the founder of the Quantum. Yeah, and also the Bitmain. So we have like a very prestigious investor in the coin in the crypto world, and we also have very successful investor from the other area. For example, like a VC fund. We invested by the IDG XL partners, and we was also invested by the Zhen Fund. Zhen Fund partners, Dai Yusen. He is also a very successful investor in China. So we also have like very strong successful partners in China. I mean in the VC area, and we also invested by several very successful entrepreneurs. For example, like the founder of the OFO and the founder of the Clash of Kings. He is very good at developing the games worldwide. Some of you guys maybe heard of the Clash of Kings. Clash of Kings is like one of the best in the United States. I mean the games, the mobile game. And also we will invest by several listed Chinese company. Yeah. So basically we have like a very strong background of the investor in the first place. And also we have a very good relationship with the exchange worldwide. You can see right now we mainly listed in the Binance, OKEX, Liquid, and CoinNest. It's all around the world. It's like from the Japan, Korean, like China, like Russian. I think the Liquid is in Ukraine. So that was one of our strategy, is to get on the not only as many as exchange we can, but also for the worldwide exchange recognition is also very important. Right now it's Christmas, so because most of the exchange they will suspend their time to listed coins. But for the incoming Q1 2018, I think we will got like recognition from most of the world's prestigious exchange. I have fully confidence on that. So I think in the Q1 2018, most of the world's biggest exchange will list TRON in the future. Of course, right now we are like top 20 coins. So we are already qualified for most of the exchange. So the only thing we need to do is to get on them. Yeah, Gaza, TRON, Gaza, yeah, Gaza. Yeah. For those you didn't know, Gaza is the Korean language, means like go, go TRON, go, like Gaza, yeah. That's the only word I learned in Korean. Yeah, Gaza. Yeah, definitely Gaza. Yeah. Others, besides the exchange and the investor, and I will introduce some of our developers. It's also very important for us to know. Wait a second. Yeah. First of all, I may introduce our the head of our development team is called Lucy Chen. Recently, I just asked you guys to send a resume to him. If you are a developer interested in joining the TRON, so you can contact Lucy Chen. He was a expert, senior expert in both Alibaba and Tencent. He worked in the best prestigious companies in China. Yeah. And right now he's responsible for the mainnet development and the global tech team of the TRON, and he will coordinate the project development progress. He has a very deep experience in the big data, advertising algorithm, DMP system, BT system, and the CTR platform. And the ability of the development system with system level of the hundreds of millions. So before that, there's a big problem for lots of the developers in the crypto world. It's they haven't developed like any successful application can handle like hundreds of millions like users at one time. That's one of the problem if the TRON and other like virtual currency system, if they want to grow like really fast, they have to deal with the like these hundreds of users like get on like at once, right? So that's why the Lucy Chen will like lead our teams to guarantee we will totally be fine if like even hundreds, millions of the people get on our system and the platform. That was one of our, I think, the competitive advantage to other system and protocol. We have like very serious experience on all those stuff. Even for us, we have like 100 people team have developed like application already for 10 million people. It's very important because right now I think most of the project they only have 100K, maybe 10K, or maybe just 1K, 100 people. It's a very small system. So it will be very important for us to have the technology. We can handle like 100 millions of the users, right? Yeah. So Lucy Chen have a deep understanding of how to develop like hundreds of millions level platform. Yeah. He also has intensive experience in design like high co-currency system framework in the team management, strategic planning and business coordinating. Yeah. And he was also like get into the blockchain world very early. So yeah, basically he will responsible for the TRON development right now. And the second person I want to introduce is the Zhao Yi. He is graduate from the Chinese Science Academy. It's a very prestigious academy in China. Yeah, it's like the same level of the Tsinghua and the Peking University, which I graduate from. Yeah. Yeah, and also, he is the doctor in the decentralization computing. So he was very familiar with the P2P technology, with the P2P downloading, P2P messaging, P2P storage plan, and the P2P smart contract platform. He's very familiar with them. He spent 10 years study the decentralized platform. So he is also a very crucial team member of our technology team. Yeah. This is for the Zhao Yi. And also, there's too many developers, so I may just pick up several the developers to look into. And the Yang Chang, he is the developer responsible for the underlining storage and level DB storage development. He's also responsible for the smart contract and the smart contract TVM. TVM is the TRON virtual machine research and development work. Yeah. And another developer is called the Zhang Zhongwen. Yeah, he is responsible for the development of our wallet module. So some people ask when we will have our own wallet. It's coming soon. Yeah, it's coming soon. And including the create the wallet, sending transaction, get balance, account management, and others. Yeah. And also Xie Xiaodong, he is right now is responsible for building the basic framework and the development of the network based on the Kafka simulation. After 3 years experience in the technology development, he was the live streaming video engineers at Lacom. Yeah, in the Lacom. Some people talk about coin burning. Definitely we will have the coin burning mechanism in the first quarter 2018. As some of you have know, the Ripple have some kind of the coin burning mechanism. Yeah, I think we will have the same mechanism with the Ripple. Yeah, definitely. But I think we will do a more smarter way because Ripple is old way to do the coin burning. We will have a more smart way to do that. Yeah, definitely. And also the Lin Maorong, he is mainly responsible for the development of the consensus mechanism, and he is developed distributed consensus mechanism based on the raft. So basically, this is our introduction of our developer right now. Yeah. Basically, this is the development team. A brief introduction of the development team. And I will give you some updates of the partnership we have right now, and then I will give you a brief introduction of the technology right now we are based on, and what's the technology advantage we have compared to other protocols. Yeah. Burning the next 64 billion TRX. I don't have them. You have to ask those people who had coins to burn them. The only thing I can do is I can lock up the coin I have, which is 34 billion. We already lock up in our wallet. But for the rest, 60 billion, you have to ask those people who have them to burn them. Yeah. I will give you some brave introduction of our partnership going on here. So first of all, for the exchange partnership, we have tons of the exchange pipeline right now. I think at least we can get one major big exchange every week. Not for the Christmas season, but after the Christmas season, I think at least one biggest exchange will get on every week. I think I have totally confident for that. And also for the most top 10 exchange, we have got a very amazing progress with them. And I think we will give you the updates once we are ready to announce, right? Because, lots of the exchange, they sign an NDA with us, so I can't tell you the name before we really ready to get listed on them. But I can share you with that it's coming soon. It's coming soon. Also for the partnership in Japan, we have talked with several exchanges in Japan, and because Japan have a long process, we have to file our application to the Japanese financial regulators to get their approval of listing the TRON at first place, and then the exchange they will list it as. So basically, we have done a very serious work of the application for the regulators. I mean the paperwork we have already set up. So next week, Monday, we will file the application to the regulators, and we will wait for their reply. I think most of the exchange will glad to list it TRON once we get the approval of the regulators. I think the approval is not that hard, because most of they have approved 30 coins in Japan. So right now, since us is already top 20, and we also have a very strong background, very strong investor and the community. Of course, you guys, right? So I think it will be easy for us to get on board. Yeah, that is for the Japan. For the December 29th, we will have our protocol open source. So it's also a very important date for us to get our codes reviewed by the community. And and very easier for the community developer to join our ecosystem. So basically, after we open source our protocol, we will have lots of the work we will set up to the community members, and everybody can pick up the work to do and get the TRX for the rewarding back then. So if you are a developer, it will be very easier and a good way for you to get TRX just by contributing your code to the TRON Foundation. Yeah. So December 29th is a big day for TRON. We will have our protocol code open source. Also, this is for the Japan partnership, and also for the project pipeline. They will develop on TRON. We also got some amazing progress. Yesterday, I just checked my friends right now. The first game on the using the TRX, and the first game built on the TRON. They are ready for the TRX deposit and withdraw. So soon I will announce the game, and you guys can try the game. Can see if this is a really good game. I can give you some hints of the game. It's kind of like the Crypto Kitty. So it's like you can have like a decentralized, transparent way to generate the kitties. So and you can because it's like a transparent mechanism, you can get for example, you can get like the most precious kitties, and you can trade the kitties with others. So it's like basically you can see the way how the crypto kitties work. It's kind of like the same, but with more amazing image, and I think our user experience and the UI designer is far better than the crypto kitty right now. Yeah, maybe crypto dog is the next step. Yeah, definitely. It's all about pets, right? We will have like a bunch of the cats in the different categories. That will be totally fine. So yeah, I think we will announce that soon, because I think the game is ready. The only thing we need to do is just do some tests to see if it's ready for the massive adoption, stuff like that. And once we are get ready on that, we will show you the game. Yeah. So this is for the game, and also we partner with one of the sharing bike company. They are also like one of the largest sharing bike company to do the sharing bikes on the TRON. They got like 20 million users around the world. It's like largest in the Singapore, largest in lots of the Southeast Asia sharing bike markets. So we are just doing the do a hardware test right now. So yeah, once the test is ready, we are also ready to announce the partnership. Also for the partnership, we has announced is the Grupo, right? They have doing a very successful fundraising, public fundraising, about like $30 million US. And also, they are like very successful right now on the Binance, and they will build their tipping system on the TRON. So yeah, it's also very amazing progress. Tell me, 创个赞。TRON bought TRON. Yeah, it's like some. It sounds like the same, right? Trump bought Trump. Yeah, Trump bought Trump. Yeah. And then yeah, I will share you some of the some of the updates about the new project we have right now. We are also very partnership with like one of the very famous listed company in China. They will once our nodes is get ready, they will help us to running some kind of the nodes to help our network become more decentralized. It's also very important. And this company name is also very big. Once we like get everything ready, we're gonna announce that. Yeah. And also, yeah, for after the partnership, yeah, I will give you some brief introduction of our development right now, and I mean the technical development, and how our protocol have the competitive advantage compared to other famous projects like Ethereum, Bitcoin, and the EOS, and all those platforms, right? First of all, we have lots of the advantage, learn a lot of the lessons from the Bitcoin. So we use the UTXO model to design for the blockchain. You know, the Ethereum, they don't use the UTXO model, but we think this will be far better than the Ethereum if we use this model. So it's combined like the advantage of the Bitcoin and the Ethereum together. UTX model makes it possible to transparently trace back the history of each transaction through the public ledger. The UTXO model has parallel processing capacities to initialize the transaction among the multiple addresses indicating the extensibilities. Ethereum account model has a scalability bottleneck, but will more comfort to the initial understanding of the real world. So therefore we combine them together. We built like a blockchain based on the UTX model, but abstract the concept of the accounts. So maintain performance while satisfying the user usage habits. So both we will have the advantage of the Bitcoin, and we will have a very good user experience. So this is the original designing of the TRON. So we for those people who don't know the UTX model, who don't know the accounts model, you can just like know it's like the combine like the Bitcoin and the Ethereum, the advantage together. So make it a better place, right? Yeah. This is for our ledger. And for the smart contract, the certainty and the termination are two properties of the smart contract. So we focus on the certainty, termination. While designing the smart contract system, we make like a very good non-determined. We make a very good way for them to terminate the smart contract. It's happened the same in the Ethereum. So you can very easier to set up the way to terminate the smart contract. In keeping with the advantage of the certainty, the termination and the lightweight of the virtual machine, and the language flexibility of the container programming is very important. So TRON is designed to develop the TRON virtual machine as a in the environment for the smart contract in the future. So basically, I saw my wife for TRON. Yeah. So basically, it's like right now the Ethereum. The language solidity is very difficult for the developer to learn. But we will have like a more friendly language and a more friendly virtual machine, because we are developed on the Python, Java, and compatible with the C++. So it's very easier for the developer to get to know TRON and develop their project on TRON. So the TRON virtual machine, the VTM boost very fast, occupy less resources. TRON virtual machine data manipulation instructor directly to the errand and the complex data structure to provide support. So therefore, the TRON network plans to charge for the operation and the storage tokens and the smart contract to achieve like economic incentive to bookkeeping person and to provide abuse of the resources. So in the future, the TRON smart contract developments can use almost any high-level language they can good at TRON to smart contract development. So like everybody, like whatever language you use, you can be like very good at the development. You can get into the TRON ecosystem. Yeah. So for the consensus mechanism, the Byzantine fault tolerance algorithm with a fixed number of the blocks called approach was run as a basic unit to finalizing the block. The chain will no longer be bifurcated before the current approach, reducing the risk of the system and improve the system safety. In addition, we support the convergence of the POW and the POS consensus mechanism to achieve like optimal balance before the system availability and consistency. So basically, we have like very special POS mechanism. It will also we will have like the 60 times speed compared to the Ethereum. So right now the Ethereum have like I think the Ethereum have like 25 transaction like per second. I mean for the TPS transaction per second, they have like 60 TPS. But we will have like 60 times compared to the Ethereum. So we will have 1,500 TPS per second. So it will be like much more compared to the scalability issue. We will have like a more advantage compared to the Ethereum for sure. Yeah. And I think the Ethereum will also transfer to the POS in the future. But we will design, and originally we will have like the very good advantage in the TPS. Yeah, 1.5, not 5.0. Yeah, 1.5, 1,500. Yeah, 1,500. And also, I think this will happen maybe next year also. In terms of the global storage support, new decentralized content based global content storage network is like the IPFS. We will also provide like tens of the billions files across the peer-to-peer network for the sharing and the transport, changing data storage patterns, and yeah, basically we will provide like a high performance storage plan. Also, we will have like a good scalability, multi-copy storage support to ensure the high data availability. Content is untraceable and will greatly protect the privacy of the users. Yeah. So basically, we will also provide like a very good storage plan for our users. Yeah. Yeah. Shut up and bye. Yeah. The best go on. Yeah. Well, of course, we are trying to build like a very good development team. So everybody, if you are interested in joining the TRON as a developer, you can definitely shoot us an email to the Lucy at tronlab.com. You can find out the email address on my Twitter. Yeah, on my Twitter. Yeah, definitely. We will solve the scalability issues for sure. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, and because I will have like a Chinese version of the live video streaming in 10 minutes. So today will be all. And I will like answer like maybe one question from you guys. Yeah. And today will be all. Yeah. Oh, for the CoinNest, I have already asked the founder. He told me like it will be for 3 days you can't deposit the Korean won into the exchange because they need some kind of the works to process because it's like too many registered users right now. So they need to do some work to increase their scalability. So they suspend the deposit for 3 days, and after that the deposit will resume. Yeah. And yeah, I will like take like one more question. Justin, marry me. Yeah, exactly. I will take like one question, and today will be all. And thank you guys very much. Let me see. Is it like any meaningful question? Yeah. I want to ask some meaningful question. Yeah, the roadmap for the 2018 is like too big. Yeah, I may next time I may have one video like talk about like an hour. It's take like an hour to answer those questions. Oh yeah, I will give you like a hint. Like after this, we will have like live streaming like every week for everybody. So it will be better for you guys to know TRON like more than ever. So we will have like a routine live streaming like every week, and the time you can like look up on my Twitter. So at the end of this live streaming, let's say Gaza, Gaza TRON, Gaza, Gaza. Yeah, the first application use the TRON, I think will be the paywall. Yeah, paywall is already on the TRON, have like 10 million users, and also the Gifto, they have like 20 million users. So right now totally it's like 30 million users. Bye bye. So thank you guys. Bye bye.